Welcome to this week's edition of Mainly Motorsports, and this, along with 250 coverage and my Snowball Derby coverage, is my favorite shows, as we are now talking about the big race that's coming up this weekend, the Oxford 250, and we're blessed to have 6 drivers, every one of them with a shot to win it. Some of them have won it. And I want to welcome, okay, we're back on Mainly Motorsports, and the first guy with a legitimate shot to win, if you do the numbers, okay? All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll hear from him again the next round of questions.
Last year, your first attempt at the race, first year in a super late model, you go out and qualify for the race. What was it like when you were standing on the front stretch for driver introductions, realizing that, hey, I just made the Oxford 250?
You know, you finished 5th in April, you finished 3rd in August. You know, 5 minus 3 is 2, 2 minus 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, right? I mean, you drove from 26th on the field, you know, with the front, and, you know, as fast a car as anybody at the end. So, I mean, what did that do that day in August do for your confidence as you roll into the 250? All right, we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll hear what they have to say again as the race gets closer and closer and closer. All right, now we're going to hear who they think, and obviously there's 30, 40 guys, and you always got the sneak attack. And I was looking at the results over the past few years, and if you want to look at a 250 that, like, and go, really? Go back and look at 2007. Granted, they were the ACT late models, but the top 10 list was like, where did they come? Who are they? Where are they now? I mean, really?
Roger Brown.
Yeah, Roger Brown, Dale Averill, I mean, Avery. I mean, you know, some of them are not even in the sport anymore. So, but every one of these guys up here capable of winning that race, plus 30 or 40 others. So now we want to hear who they think, other than himself, could win this or is going to win this race. So, you know, he gets it done.
He is a little nervous about this race, though. He's the flat track, the heat races. We talked when we did a story on Speed 51, and he doesn't like the heat races. He didn't like it at Loudon, and so I think I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say he's going to struggle, but I think it could be a lot tougher for him. I know he's in better equipment, but I think it could be a difficult task for him to come up and win.
I mean, all great choices. Each one of you is a great choice, and I want to thank every one of you for showing up. Are you going to release who you think's going to win it, or are you going to hold off?
I think I'm going to have to hold off. In my mind, I know who. I think it's someone one of these guys picked.
Really?
Yeah. I don't think I can release it yet, though.
Who would you like to see win it?
Who would I like to see win it?
Not who you think win it. If you could, like, he'd like to see out, who would you like to see win it?
There's 2 guys that I would like to see win it. I think he's running it. Jeff Taylor, just because he's tried for so long, had so much success at Oxford, but hasn't won a 250. And Tim Brackett. Those 2 Oxford guys. I grew up at Oxford in the grandstand, so I've watched them. And I think it'd be pretty cool to watch one of those guys win it.
Like I said, I want to thank you guys again, and good luck to all of you as you roll into Oxford this weekend for the biggest one-day short track race in the country. And thank you, Brandon, for all your help.
It's a good time. Same to all these drivers, as you said. Glad they could join us, and all of them have a good chance of winning the Oxford 250. It's just wide open, so really excited.
Yeah, it is.